Heart rate doesn't mean anything for cardiovascular health. This is because the true indicator of cardiovascular adaptations and cardiovascular fitness is cardiac output. And the equation for that is stroke volume and heart rate. So people are looking at the heart rate and they think like, oh, I'm getting my heart rate up, so I'm being productive. It's like, no, you have to look at the stroke volume. The stroke volume is the amount of blood that's ejected from the heart. And this is why I think strength training is more superior in terms of cardio than cardio itself. Because when you're doing strength training, you have hyper-efficient venous return, which is going to lead to an increased stroke volume, the amount of blood ejected from the heart. Right? So people are looking at the heart rate, but they're not looking at the venous return. They're not looking at the stroke volume. Even though your heart rate is lower in strength training, your stroke volume is extremely high because of the venous return. But when you're doing your stupid little cardio and you're huffing and puffing with your heart rate up, the venous return is very poor. So the stroke volume is not as high. The reality is if you compare the total equation of cardiac output, the cardiac output will be higher on the strength training than the actual cardio itself. So strength training is more cardio inducing than cardio itself.